Hello everybody, welcome back to my kind of art, and for today's video is one that I actually wanted to revisit. It's one that I did of Diego Luna from the Star Wars Rogue One series, and now that the Andor series is now on Disney Plus, this Star Wars series features him, and I just kind of wanted to kind of celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month by actually making a longer video that I didn't do before, where it was more of a quick tutorial video on how I got this one started. And yeah, let's get to it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, ring the bell, leave a comment, and thank you for watching. So for step number one, I went ahead and drew his entire face, starting with the eyes, then working on the nose and mouth to make sure they're aligned. I started with a very light pencil, HB, and maybe a 2B pencil to begin with, so that if we do need to erase, it'll be easy to go ahead and erase some marks. And I didn't go into full detail, but I did want to make sure that I shadowed in a bit of the areas that I know are going to be deep dark shadows, as you can see right here, in between the ears, underneath the neck, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, and some of the hair. And this is what I'm going to use for the first step, is using a Prisma marker, and this is going to be a pure black, and this actually is going to be very easy for us to block in some heavy shadows. That's going to work and blend in perfectly with our Micron ink pens. And by beginning to block in the darkest areas first, this helps us kind of go in reverse and start working on our medium base tone and then into our lightest ones. And this really does help speed up the process by using a marker where we know it's going to be a deep black. And because the art style that I did choose to use, and it's actually one of my favorites when I'm using Micron ink pens, is that because they are very thin and vary in lengths and also widths, it is very time consuming. And because we are using cross hatching and different hatching styles, it requires lots and lots of lines that are close together to create a type of dark or medium tone, and it does create a realism that's a lot different than just using pencil. But this is a time consuming art technique, and yeah, using marker will help us at least know where we can begin, where our darkest is, and just kind of work our way up to the lightest point. Now, one of the coolest things about this hatching style is that the less lines you place together, the more it creates a lighter tone, and the more you place together as well, it does create a more of a consistent darker tone that you want. And this is going to be used throughout this entire drawing, especially the hair. This is where we can create a really cool flow by making sure that we follow how the hair starts from the root all the way to where it lands on his forehead, his hair, his ears, and behind his head. And again, just like any other drawing, we are making sure we follow the form of the face. So we are not using just straight lines, we are using curves to make sure that we do follow the natural curves of his face. For example, under the eyes, the mouth, the lips, the nose, the eyebrows as well, his forehead. And also this helps us create some reality and dimension, and this helps us create realism in a three-dimensional look as well. And towards the end, although I don't have any footage of this, I did use several very light Prismacolor markers that are actually warm grays, and I just did that all over the face to make sure that it has a softer grayish tone to kind of complements the overall look of the black and white that I was going for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and consider subscribing, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and ringing the bell. Thank you so much, and bye.